Hey guys, this is Anime Ball Z here, and today we're going to be doing the second part of What If Master Roshi adopted Naruto. Just after this What If has been put on public, likely I will be doing either What If Goku had the Sharingan, the third part of it, or the second part of What If Goku, Sasuke and Naruto were related. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Since Sasuke is now having accommodation at Master Roshi's place, Naruto and Sasuke grow an even bigger friendship between themselves, and they grow much stronger on their D-rank missions that they are currently going on at the moment. Naruto then finishes the mission that he was currently on, and they return to the mission room to accept their next mission. Naruto is tired of this and he demands a C-rank mission, and Hiruzen just gives it to him because Roshi alone could do A-rank missions without question. So they have to take Tazuna, the master bridge maker, to his incomplete bridge to finish it, and Tazuna sees Naruto and looks at him like he is nothing. Naruto glares at him and Tazuna glares back. Master Roshi says, "Naruto, cut it out!" And Tazuna, "Don't worry, Naruto will protect you." And he does snap and he could kill you at this very instant. But he's a very nice person, so we will do a good job bringing you to your assigned destination. Tazuna says, "Yeah, whatever." Sasuke then says, "We will do a good job of protecting you. We are like tuning level now. With our sensei, Master Roshi, we have grown much stronger, trust me." Tazuna pretends to listen to Roshi, but doesn't like the kid at all. They leave through the gates of Konoha, and Naruto is happy to go out of the village for the first time in his whole life. Naruto then says, as they are walking, "Master Roshi, will we fight anyone on this mission?" Roshi says, "Well, no, but we could get ambushed. There isn't a high chance of that happening though." Naruto looks down and sees a puddle, then he thinks, "Oh, that's not right. Someone really is here in the end." Sasuke sees the puddle as well, and they think the same thing as they both make their stances simultaneously. Sasuke sees the demon brothers come straight at him from behind, and he turns to block the attack. He speedily turns and kicks one away and dodges the other one's metal hand. They are not in his field of view at the moment because they are planning on hitting Sasuke with a surprise attack from behind. As Naruto is recollecting what's actually happening, he knows that he shouldn't butt in because he knows he can one-shot these people, and he wants Sasuke to do this for himself, to make him stronger, and he'll just be backup if they really do have a trump card out there. From the southeast, two sharp chains come from behind, but Sasuke doesn't detect this and gets sliced. Sasuke though turns to smoke, and Sasuke comes behind from the guy who launched the chains and kicks him in the back of the head from on top. So that means he was airborne the whole time. Sasuke lands onto the ground and jumps to the other demon brother and punches him into the forest. He uses his fireball jutsu and hits both of them and lights them both up. Sasuke knows that this hasn't killed them and waits for them to come out of the forest and attack him. They send the chains again from the darkness of the forest, but then Sasuke dodges both and jumps away to get back on his defensive position. Naruto shouts, "Yeah, Sasuke! Use it now!" Sasuke smiles because he knows exactly what he's talking about, so when he looks behind, he turns and the red Sharingan covers both his eyes. Sasuke turns around 180 degrees and gets punched back in the face. Sasuke doesn't know how this has happened because he has the Sharingan. This means that they are stronger than what he thought. Sasuke jumps over a kick and demon metal claws cover his vision, causing total darkness. Naruto knows that Sasuke isn't the type to fall under pressure. Sasuke dodges this attack and kicks the guy in the stomach. Sasuke shouts as he is falling down to the ground, "First gate, open!" The gate of opening doesn't actually have an aura, but for this it will kind of manipulate the air and light around him to create a fuzzy transparent aura, covering Sasuke. Sasuke's aura intimidates these two brothers. and Sasuke jumps and kicks both of them in the face, doing the splits. Sasuke lands and they are both knocked out from this devastating attack. He falls out of the first gate and both of them are actually almost dead. They're on the brink of death. Sasuke gets back to his normal eyes and Naruto cheers for him. Naruto and Sasuke fist pump each other and this motivates Sasuke even more and makes him even stronger. They carry on to walk across the path and Tazuna has been proven its absolute safety from Team 7, but not for long though. Naruto looks to the side and Zabuza's swiveling sword comes for him and his team. Naruto smiles and catches the sword on the handle without any difficulty. Naruto feels how heavy this sword is and he deploys chakra from his body to his hand to make it lighter and a more powerful sword. Naruto points the sword at the path in front of him and he shouts, "We know you are here!" Zabuza jumps from the trees and lands in front of Team 7. Then Naruto swings the sword around him and jumps at Zabuza while screaming. He swings the sword at Zabuza and it actually hits Zabuza, but he just turns to water. Naruto turns and uses the sword to block Zabuza's incoming kick. Then Naruto jumps back and uses his sword for a great way of defense. Sasuke knows it's Naruto's time and just doesn't butt in. Zabuza kicks him in the back and Naruto drops the sword while coughing out a little bit of blood, not enough to worry about though. Zabuza picks the sword and throws it at Naruto, but Sasuke gets in the way and kicks the sword away, saving Naruto. After this he activates his Sharingan and Naruto unlocks his Kyuubi chakra to help as well. They make their stances against Zabuza and Zabuza smiles while swinging the sword around his body. Naruto then says, "Sasuke, stay behind me if you want to live." Naruto runs to Zabuza on all four limbs and then he gets swatted away by Zabuza. Naruto is stronger than his normal self in this what if, but isn't strong enough to beat Zabuza one-on-one. I won't make Master Roshi do anything yet because in this story he is pretty much Kage level and can easily beat Zabuza if he wanted to. Naruto gets backed off, so Naruto has to step up his game now to actually be on par with this Zabuza guy. First gate, open! Naruto is deteriorating his stamina, and with the Kyuubi chakra to back up, his body is in absolute agony. He just doesn't feel it at the moment. Naruto punches Zabuza's sword and it breaks into pieces and he kicks Zabuza back far. Naruto looks at Zabuza and uses this technique. He runs slightly to the tree and uses all his force to jump off onto the floor and uses this momentum that he has created to jump off the floor, and this makes him go further in distance and makes him go much faster. He lands a devastating punch and then lands, cracking the floor beneath him. Zabuza is discombobulated from this and this makes him angry, so he runs to Naruto and tries to kick him. But Sasuke tanks the kick and falls to the ground with blood dripping from his mouth. Zabuza throws Sasuke into the trees beside him and Naruto gets enraged. Naruto creates wind and uses the concept attack that I have made, wind style air suffocation. Don't worry, this isn't going to be an OP technique where he can just send air and just suffocate you till you die. There is going to be some drawbacks and it's going to require a monstrous amount of chakra to perform. He sends wind from his hands and this attracts the air in Zabuza's lungs. As the wind is retreating from the lungs, it shuts the pipes of the lungs and suffocates you. Naruto can only hold this technique for a few short minutes and he needs to maximize the effectiveness by making it hurt while he is doing so. Zabuza falls onto both his knees, grabbing his neck extremely hard because he cannot breathe. Naruto holds this jutsu for an astounding 6 minutes, the highest he's ever done, and Zabuza falls to the ground screaming and panting for air. Naruto falls out of the first gate and falls out of his Kyuubi chakra state. Naruto runs to Sasuke and shakes him. "Sasuke! Sasuke!" Sasuke turns with blood dripping from both sides of his mouth. Then he says, "I'll live, I'm fine." Haku arrives and Naruto looks towards him. Haku grabs Zabuza and Master Roshi sees right through this trick and just leaves him go because Haku is just too weak for him to worry about. Tazuna brings them to accommodation at his home, and Master Roshi is happy that his students will get stronger and get better in taijutsu, ninjutsu, and genjutsu. Sasuke and Naruto can focus on themselves because they are already at a Chunin level of skill, but Roshi commences his healing training with Sakura. So Master Roshi is extremely strong. His ninjutsu arsenal is extremely huge. He has skill in every single topic of being a shinobi, so he will easily be able to teach medical ninjutsu to Sakura, even at this time of the Naruto series. Sakura is taught the base level of healing on small to quite fathomable wounds, nothing that will hurt someone, but it will just be a pain to have that wound. Roshi applauds her for getting it so easily, and now Roshi has to increase her overall speed in everything she does because she's going to become a medical shinobi. First, he trains her legs to go faster and get better foot movement. Sakura has her movement increased until Zabuza's return, and Zabuza returns with a surprise. Nobody knows he's going to return. Naruto looks at the incomplete boat in the morning with Sasuke, then sees dead bodies all over the bridge. Zabuza's clones surprise him by surrounding him, even as a 3D dome blockage. Naruto jumps up with all his might and knocks out the clone on the top, and the clones go below him onto the bridge, and they all disappear because Zabuza doesn't need them anymore. Naruto looks around for the real clone, but he can't tell, so he lands and quickly grabs a kunai from his pouch. Naruto jumps with the kunai gripped tight, hitting every single clone and only just cutting the real Zabuza. He lands and Sasuke looks at the whole situation and looks discombobulated. Naruto jumps at Zabuza, but he is swatted away by a surprise attack from Haku. He lands and clenches his fist, while his other hand is on the ground, gripping it hard. Naruto controls his chakra into his hand and jumps from the ground with a punch ready to hit someone. Haku dodges his punch and kicks Naruto in the chest, darting him far up into the air. Sakura hasn't noticed about anything yet, but once she hears a scream from Sasuke signaling her to come, she is ready to finally help her comrades for once. She jumps onto the bridge, but Haku taps her in the neck and she falls to the side. She's not going to go down yet though. She controls the chakra and jumps to Zabuza, hooking him across the face. Zabuza gets knocked back by 2 steps only because Sakura has had minimal training of the different topics of a medical shinobi, meaning that she isn't really skilled yet. Haku then puts his hands together and creates the Demon Ice Pillar Jutsu. Sasuke looks around and sees that maybe he might have enough power to take it down. He uses his Fireball Jutsu, but it does little damage by melting a little thin front layer of just 1 ice pillar. Haku just surprises him out of nowhere by appearing from a random pillar and attacking Sasuke. Sasuke gets hit into another pillar, but is somehow hit back again by Haku appearing from that pillar he hit into. Sasuke looks around, seeing no openings. Naruto sees this, but then sees Inari being attacked by the 2 goons, Zori and Miraji. Inari can't fight back because he lacks any taijutsu or anything else that can actually hurt someone. Naruto jumps from the bridge and lands in front of the 2 goons trying to attack Inari and his family. He runs up, grabs them both by the neck, and slams them into the ground extremely hard. This already from now is increasing the optimism of Inari, and Naruto signals for him to get away from here as fast as he can. Sakura arrives and swears that she'll protect Inari and Tazuna with her life. So we cut back to Sasuke and he isn't having a great time, with pins being stabbed in him as well as kunai cuts all around his body. Sasuke shouts, "First gate, open!" Sasuke opens the gate and actually this doesn't cause him any stress to worry about, and he tries to break the ice pillars, but he is unable to do so, because the first gate is just about how it reveals the full power of your body in base, similar to a fight or flight adrenaline rush, and it also takes away any mental inhibitions. Sasuke can't do anything, but then he tries another fireball and it is also useless. Naruto runs and tries to break the ice pillars from the outside, but then he realises that he can do it with the QB chakra. He doesn't do it though because actually he wants Sasuke to develop and not always need him to get out of serious situations. Sasuke knows he has to go a step further but doesn't know if he will be able to handle it. Zabuza steps out standing in front of Naruto, then Roshi steps in. Don't worry Naruto, keep on motivating Sasuke, I'll kill this guy. Master Roshi jumps at phenomenal speed and hits him with an Odama Rasengan and kills Zabuza with one sweep Rasengan shot. Zabuza falls off the bridge to the seabed where he lays dead forever. Sasuke clenches his fist and looks at his hands, then looks up. He has to do it now. Second gate, open! Sasuke's strength increases and he jumps to one of the ice pillars, breaking it with the sheer force of his fist. Sasuke turns and screeches the ground, waiting for Haku to fight him. Sasuke sees him standing there and jumps to him, punching him. Haku sees that Zabuza has died and drops his stance, waiting for Sasuke to land the final blow on him to end his life. Sasuke runs and creates lightning around his arm, crackling around his fist. Don't worry, Sasuke isn't powerful enough yet to use the Chidori or Raikiri technique, but he has been able to visualize and use his lightning chakra a little bit. Sasuke hits him extremely hard and Haku just dies from his heart-stomping attack. Sasuke falls out of the second gate state and falls to his knees. Sasuke pants extremely hard and can't stand up again, he's used too much of his chakra. Naruto is a bit bummed that he didn't get to have another battle with Zabuza, but he's also happy for Sasuke since he has took another monumental step to make himself stronger and even mentally stronger. Haku is on the floor, being unable to protect his only master Zabuza. Gato's men arrive late in this what if, and Roshi says for Naruto to grab Sasuke and go behind him. He makes a stance by pulling his arms behind while looking like he's holding a weight ball. May, ha! Yeah, that's right, Roshi shoots a Kamehameha wave and it destroys all of the men, including Gato himself. Roshi puts his hands down and walks away, finishing the whole battle and succeeding in Team 7's first C-rank mission. Tazuna finishes the bridge, and it is still called the Naruto Bridge, but Tazuna still remembers Sasuke's part and lives on to tell the story of Team 7 to his fellow neighbours. Okay guys, that concludes the second part. This was actually a really long one, 17 minutes, but this is going to be, it's normal kind of. So guys, I will likely not be uploading in the weekdays for some of the weeks to come because there's loads of tests going on at the moment, but I think I'll be fine. I'm still scripting and doing everything like I normally do. It's just that I won't have enough time to actually record these videos and upload them. So that's me, and I'll see you in the next video.